Hello, hello, and welcome to Earth Rose Tarot. How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Today is going to be a general tarot love reading for my Capricorns, my fellow Cappies. How are you doing? This is for Capricorn in Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. It is a general reading. It's not a personal one, so please do take what does resonate. Anything I say that doesn't resonate for you, leave it for somebody else. This is also a timeless reading. It's for whenever you come across it. And whenever I'm saying anything in this reading, if it resonates for you with the roles reversed, go ahead and reverse those roles. Sometimes the whole reading can be flipped. So I hope you're really well, my wonderful Cappies. Thank you again. If you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, then thank you for all the amazing support. So let's see what is coming towards you next in love, and we'll see what messages come out for you. So for Capricorn, please, what messages do you have for my Cappies? Oh gosh. In the space of like 3 seconds, I saw the King of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Two of Cups. So that's intense for a love reading, but let's see what comes out. So for my Capricorns, please, we have the Hierophant. It's Taurus's major arcana. There's the King of Cups. Oh, wow. Okay. Tell me more. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. But so, I don't know what that laugh was, but what just came out crossing the King of Cups is the Two of Cups. I was like, let's see what comes out, shall we? And two of the three cards I mentioned have already made themselves known. When that came out, the deck split, and I can see the Sun card and the Star card. That's Aquarius, and Leo rules. The Sun is Leo's ruler, so that can be Leo energy in Aquarius. But Capricorn, what's going on? I mean, I think we're all due some good news. Capricorns, 2025 has been an interesting start, but this is lush so far. I mean, the Sun is about glorious happiness, success, feeling content, feeling like you've won some sort of huge battle I got as well. You've overcome difficulties. Always that particular Sun card, I'll show it to you if it comes out again, but it always reminds me of the scene from the original Gladiator film where he's running his hands through the corn, like the golden field of wheat or whatever it is. It's like, it's so much happiness after fighting for that happiness in one way or another. But I mean, the Star card also talks about destiny, walking a destined path, being on the right path. And the Two of Cups and the King of... This is like coming into alignment with someone who's very significant. A lot of love and emotional connection here. All right, let's get some more. For Capricorn, please, what messages do we have for my Cappies? Thank you. Okay, all right, there had to be a little bit of like salt in the mix. We have got the Five of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles that came out together like that. Someone's been very conflicted about sending some sort of message. They have been holding back because they felt like the other person would push them away, would resist them. They didn't feel like that message would be well received, or there was something that was said already which someone's holding on to that and kind of... Let's see, let's get some more. Tell me more, please, Capricorn. We have the Queen of Wands that came out in reverse and landed on top of the Hierophant card. Queen of Wands in reverse, that can be someone who's has a jealous streak or is controlling as well, demanding. Let's see, what is going on here? Why the Page of Pentacles? With the Five of Wands, obviously. Thank you. There you go. Judgment, the Knight of Wands, and the Strength card. So there's Leo energy there again. Someone is getting the courage to speak up. They are, there's something here that someone has wanted to say for a while, and they needed to just make the call that they were going to do something, that they were going to say something. If you can hear any annoying buzzing in the background, I apologize. Someone on this is an absolutely beautiful day here. For once in London, it's absolutely beautiful, and someone chose that beautiful day to get the strimmer out, so I apologise if you can hear the noise. Let's get some more. What is coming towards Capricorn next in love? Please tell me more about this. Ooh. So obscurity came out, which says secrets, mysteries, concealing. Bitterness came out, and look, I'll show you before I look at what card it is. Bitterness came out and landed crossing the top card in this deck, which I have on my table. What is it? Five of Swords. Wow. You will not believe how many times this happened. Like, even if I'm just reading my own cards and something will fly out and land on top of one of my decks, and it literally connects to the card that it's landed on top of. So I'm going to take that Five of Swords. There's this resentment and anger about something that was said, or some sort of breakdown in communication that happened here, Capricorn. Someone feels like someone said something very hurtful, or they acted in anger in the moment, and they left the other person really cut up and devastated. I think that's why someone here is holding on to something that they said in the heat of an argument, which has also caused them to hold back in sending another message. Tell me more, please. Peace came out, balance, harmony, friendship, and then at the bottom of the deck is one day, someday, somewhere, another time. So there has been anger here, and definitely some sort of conflict, but someone was hoping that, at some point harmony would return to the connection. Tell me about this King of Cups, please. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Wow. So broken came out. That's why I said, oh my gosh. It says shattered, heartbroken, and destroyed. And it came out crossing that Five of Wands. So this King of Cups is extremely affected, Capricorn, by some sort of angry interaction that happened between the two of you. The other cards that came out were realizations and longing. Epiphanies, understandings, awakenings, and longing says craving, aching, and wanting. This person is tired of running, I'm getting. Running from their feelings. Why is obscurity here, though? Open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable. Wow, this is the bottom of the deck. I've got essentially craving again. Why obscurity? Were they just concealing the fact of how much they have been craving you? Divine feminine. Lusting. Hoping, expecting, faith, manifesting. Oh, okay, there's something else here as well. This person is, they were concealing how much they have been craving you, Capricorn, because the chasing card came out on top of the Queen of Wands in reverse. At the bottom of the deck is pride, arrogance, ego, stubborn. And the Queen of Wands in reverse certainly has an ego issue. This is someone who's like, I'm not going to say it. The Capricorn better be chasing me. You know what? Capricorn should be chasing me. But this person really wanted this, were hoping and praying that given enough time, you two would come back into harmony with each other. Interesting. So they've been keeping it hidden how much this has hurt them. All right, let's get some more, shall we? How is Capricorn feeling about this person, please? The Knight of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Well, that's interesting because I have both of those cards out already from the first deck. Tell me more. How is Capricorn feeling? The Hermit, Virgo's Major Arcana, and the bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups. Gosh. So, initially, Capricorn, I would say that you feel like this person is not looking for anything serious. You don't feel like they're actually looking to commit to anybody. You may feel like they have more of a healing journey to do themselves, to look into why they behave the way they behave. Tell me more about how Capricorn is feeling about this person. Ooh. The Sun and the Wheel of Fortune. Again, Leo, strikingly, but this is, at the bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands, so yeah. But, goodness, that is a very positive, that's triumph and victory, and it's a very positive turn of events. Or it's a twist in the tale here, which you're feeling very content in some way. You're feeling very happy. You're feeling very rewarded, and full of life and vitality. So tell me about, I mean, with this Knight of Wands, it could well be also that you feel fired up to begin new adventures, to go after your own endeavors. The Hermit is quite a solo energy as well, so you may just be more focused on finding success through your passions right now. But how is Capricorn feeling about because I am kind of getting with that Five of Cups, you feel very sad about this person. Very sad, that's an understatement, but at the same time you feel like there's nothing necessarily you can do. Tell me more, please. How is Capricorn feeling? Yeah, you're kind of, you're very disturbed by the way that things were left with this person. Like, it does trouble you. Yes, exactly. Two of Swords came out. I was about to say, but I feel like you are also aware that it's out of your hands, how much, whether you're troubled about it or not. And then I was like, I don't want to say that yet because I feel like I need some sort of confirmation. And then, yeah, the Two of Swords comes out, which is confirmation. This is not something you can actually make a decision about. A Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You can't, it takes two to tango, effectively. The Six of Pentacles shows just one person on it, and one person can't be the only one giving to a situation. Well, they can, but obviously you can't in a relationship. Like, it takes two. It takes reciprocity, and you need a sign from them that they actually are invested at all. So tell me about the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune for Capricorn. Two of Wands. Page of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles, which is Earth energy, again, Virgo, but can also be Capricorn and Taurus. So there's some sort of happiness here which changes things, Capricorn. It's actually opening up a new option for you that you didn't feel like was there before with that Two of Swords. Now, whether that is, if this person reaches out and restarts communication, it may well be that you're feeling basically you would love to hear from them, because if they just showed you a sign that they were sorry for what had happened, if they showed you any indication of their effort, even like the pages are quite minimal as well, so it's not like you're expecting a lot here, but if they do something, then you're going to be extremely happy, because that changes things. That opens up like a new option here for you. But until they do, it feels like this is out of your hands. Let's get some more. Let's go back to this deck, which I have the Five of Swords from, because there's still this resentment, anger, or that was lingering about. I feel like it's also lingering about the fact that you are not chasing them, but for your side, you're like, I need some sort of sign from them, and I'm focusing on my own stuff until, I get that sign. But from their side, I was getting that they've been holding back out of, even if this really has hurt them, because there's also an element here of, I don't chase, you chase me, kind of thing. Okay, tell me more about how this person is feeling about Capricorn, please. Queen of Swords. The other card that came out is the Sun in reverse. And then oh my god, talk about cutting your own nose off to spite your face. So the deck split when those came out to show the Page of Swords and the Four of Swords. This Queen of Swords is angry as well in this deck. She is annoyed. She feels like she's been disrespected, but there's also unhappiness here about the fact that you're not talking to them, is what I kind of already said, because they're watching you actively not speak to them. I hope that makes sense, because they're still thinking about you, they're still watching you, what you're doing in person, online, or whatever. They are keeping tabs on you with that Page of Swords, but they refuse to speak. But they're also watching the fact that you're refusing to speak to them. They're unhappy. There's like this emotions are very confused. It's like they have feelings, but they're just focused on how can I put it? Judging you. That's it. Sorry, it took me a second. They're focused on judging you. Knight of Swords comes out. Why the Knight of Swords? Oh, the other thing I'm getting is that sometimes this person feels like firing off a message at you. It could be vaguely angry. Like they could be coming. This I'm getting is like they are watching what you're doing and they are holding back, snapping at you. Oh dear. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. Ten of Cups in reverse. That's like the minor arcana version of the Sun. As Six of Cups came out at the bottom of the deck as the Ten of Swords. Yeah, look at that. Underneath the Ten of Swords is the Eight of Swords and the Five of Wands. And then the Five of Pentacles. This is... Oh, good Lord. This person is so focused and up in their head about... yeah, and there you are underneath. Five of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, that's you, Capricorn, and then the Four of Swords underneath. They are so focused on the fact that something like a blow up happened between the two of you and then it's over. It's like no more has been said, no more has happened. They are completely they have blinkers on where all they can think about is the blow up. They miss you with the Six of Cups and they're really unhappy. Like, that Broken card came out as well. They're really unhappy. But when they're concealing how much they're actually heartbroken, and I said, they could be concealing it from you out of pride, I think they're also concealing it from themselves. They don't want to admit that they actually miss you. They're just focused on Oh, I'm angry, you know, with Capricorn. Oof. That's okay. Started so beautifully, but there's still a message here about the two of you coming into alignment, because also judgment is here with this courage to actually open up and talk to you. So let's see, what do they want to say to you, Capricorn? What does this person want to say? Look, this is how this card, I'm going to show you what it is, so you know I'm bang on the money here. The ego card. It says, I let my pride get in the way of our connection. Mic drop, except I'm not dropping my mic on the floor. At the bottom of the deck is hope. I haven't given up on us yet. No, they haven't at all. But, I mean, the hoping card is there as well. They're still hoping that you could sort this out between the two of you. The ego is the problem here. Their ego is the problem. It's mixing them up. It's still here next to me. Pride, which says arrogance, ego, stubborn. It's mixing them up because they're confusing their emotional hurt, their heartbreak over the two of you not talking to each other. They're confusing that with, I have been insulted, I've been disrespected in some way, and their ego is trying to protect them from connecting with the fact that they're heartbroken over you, because they have feelings for you with the King of Cups and the Two of Cups. I mean, come on. And they're so unhappy. But tell me more. What else do they want to say to Capricorn? Reveal. I want to tell you the truth. At the bottom of the deck is reciprocity. I want to have equal give and take. And I was literally talking about the fact that, what more can you do when you can't be the only one giving to a relationship to make it happen? They want to reveal that the fact that they want this too, Capricorn, but there is something with this person's ego where it's significantly detrimental to them, because it's stopping them. It has been stopping them from, reaching out and saying, I want this too, Capricorn. Goodness me. What else can you tell me for Capricorn, please? This person, okay, so the first card that came out was Clout Hungry, this cute little hamster, I think, in reverse. It says anything, does anything, makes shiz up, dramatic, and then photo proof, getting evidence, and then wasting time, stuck, no changes, limited. It's like I don't know if this is this person, but someone here has been trying to find a reason to hate you, Capricorn. Why do people do that with Capricorns? I don't know. It's just people love to make us the villains in their stories, and yeah. It's just from my personal experience as well, but someone here has been too busy. I mean, if it's this person, they've been too busy. Whether, that kind of sounds too literal, like they have actually been researching you, trying to find a reason to be like, I knew it, Capricorn's a bad person. But it could also just be talking about the fact that they have been wasting time instead of reaching out and talking to you, and that may have actually led to the two of you sorting this out. In the meantime, they've been trying to think back on any interactions you had, maybe even looking back over messages that you swapped between the two of you before, and being like, oh yeah, when she said that, or when he said that, I didn't read it right at the time, but now I think about it now, this actually shows that Capricorn is a really bad person. But they can't find anything. That's the only thing with that. This and coming out in reverse, they can't actually find a reason to identify the fact that you're a bad person. But that's their ego, basically. They want to find a way to prove that you're the problem, not them. I mean, maybe you both are. It's not always just one-sided. in either way. Queen rising, stepping into power, praised, coming up, and spotlight. At the bottom of the deck is haunted. Hold on. Dropped half the deck. Why Queen rising? So drama starter and wolf in sheep's clothing came out in reverse. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about with the wolf in sheep's clothing. I like these cards sometimes because it helps me like summarize the things that I'm trying to explain that are going through my head. But this would be like if this person knew you for some time and they thought you were a good person, and then you had a blow up with them, and their ego has been trying to make the point that, oh, Capricorn was a wolf the whole time. They were just pretending to be a good person. And because that would make them feel better about whatever happened. It's like, oh, you know, I just missed it. You know, Capricorn pulled the wool over my eyes that they were really a wolf. But you're not. But... and also the fact that Queen Rising, you're actually having a moment here, Capricorn, of things going well for you. You're having success with the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune I was talking about as well. It's like you've worked very hard for what you've got, and it's actually things are going well, things are getting better, things are paying off for you. You're feeling that success and progress. You're able to go work on your passions, and doing that is actually really working to your favor as well. Anything else? Okay. Let's put these away. So, whether that's... I feel like that's this person because it's all connected to the fact that their ego is... I mean, that's what I was saying about this anger that I'm getting from them. But they're so unhappy, though, without... the fact that you're not talking to each other. So let's see what is going to be happening between you and this person going forward, Capricorn. What's going to be happening next? Because for you, I see that you're feeling like it's out of my hands and I just need a sign or a message from them that they actually do care. And then things will change. Then the playing field will change. But we have this Hierophant came out first. Why is the Hierophant here? Because that can talk about higher levels of commitment. It could also talk about faith, having like a belief system. And the belief system here is that the fact that the love that is shared between the two of you. So my friend is driving me nuts today. All right. Tell me more about what's going to be happening between Capricorn and this person. Hold on. What? Because the Queen of Wands came out in reverse again. The King of Cups has now come out in reverse. This is some jealousy. Oof. And now the Prince of Cups and then the Two of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. That's two of the same cards that we started with. This person loves you. I'm sorry, they do. King of Cups with the Two of Cups. This person loves you, Capricorn. They also said that they actually want equal give and take with you, but they want to tell you that, but their ego is completely blocking them right now, frankly. But this is jealousy with the Queen of Wands. It's them being jealous over you. And this is this Prince of Cups is Scorpio energy in particular, but this talks about someone. The fact that he's all purple here is because he's like in the shadows. So it talks about someone who is like intensely looking as well, intensely looking at you with love. And it's like you're theirs, Capricorn. You're supposed to be with them, but this is like this is turning into. Oh my gosh, this person's mixed up because that King of Cups in reverse is like their emotions are going to a unbalanced place, or really troubling them. Uh, it's kind of, emotions are overflowing but in a very chaotic way, and it seems to be that they're angry that you're not talking to them because they of their feelings towards you. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Tell me more. What's going to be happening between Capricorn and this person? Hang on. Why is this person in this King of Cups in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse energy? Oh, because the Temperance came out, which is Sagittarius' major arcana. That does talk about potentially... Ooh. So they're watching you. As far as they're concerned, you're over them. And you've been healing and you've been getting over it. And at the bottom of the deck is the Emperor, the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Sun. Sun for like the fourth time. See, with that Ace of Cups, although that can talk about a new relationship, new like romantic relationship, Capricorn, I am also getting that there's strong like boss energy from you. So, and the Ace of Cups can talk about a new opportunity, a beginning, especially next to the Eight of Pentacles, where it's related to what you're most passionate about, is like closest to your heart. So they may be watching you or aware that you're having some significant new beginning. It could be related to your career as well. And it's, again, it's so much like success, happiness. It's that Queen Rising energy of, you're going after what you want. And it's a very significant beginning for you. It's like you're bossing up even more. So what is this person going to be doing? Eight of Wands. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. Page of Wands. Oh, Prince of Wands, sorry. Which can be the Knight of Wands as well. And I did say that this Knight of Wands with Judgment. And you're going to be feeling about them, the Knight of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. So, yeah. At the bottom of the deck, when I stop shuffling, is the King of Pentacles. That's Earth energy again. Where is he? Oh, he's under there somewhere. But yeah, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus again. Underneath it is the Strength card. Leo again for like the 8th time. Underneath it is the Six of Cups. And then Justice, which is Libra's major arcana. And there, yeah, sorry. That was the other card that came out here. Strength, Knight of Wands, Judgment. This person is, I think it's out of a place of jealousy that they are going to be chasing you and pursuing you. They're a little bit mixed up. Now, with jealousy, it's like you're theirs, so they can't hold back anymore. They can't take it anymore. It's like they're possessive over you in a way of like, where are you going, Capricorn? You're not supposed to be going anywhere. I don't think you wanted to go anywhere, but you felt like you were left with no choice after some sort of blow up that happened with them, where this person really is mixed up about their feelings, and even being honest with themselves about their feelings. I think they tried to deny that it was, the way they were feeling about this with you was anything more than they're offended, you disrespected them, but it's also, they're actually really hurt of not talking to you. I feel like I'm repeating myself. Anything you can tell me about what this person's going to say to Capricorn with the Eight of Wands? Because I see that you're really happy to hear from them. And if you're not, then don't worry, just don't take that. But it's what I've got coming through here. So what are they saying to Capricorn when they... Hold on. Six of Swords. Six of Swords and Judgment. Yep. I think I said at some point that, good lord, I don't know which deck it was, but it was like, well, the Six of Swords, and I've seen the Five of Swords like several times. The Six of Swords is actually the two of you getting past whatever happened. And then the Nine of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. So there's wish fulfillment on both sides here. There may also be passion between the two of you. But this judgment energy has come through several times as well. This is being resurrected. Honestly, they feel like this person's just wasted time, but it's been their ego that's been blocking them from this happening sooner. Tell me anything else about what they're going to be saying to Capricorn. Six of Cups. I mean, it's so many signs. Capricorn, this person is returning. This is not someone that you don't want to hear from. This is somebody that if this reading resonates for you, and if it's not your reading, don't worry about it. But if this reading resonates for you, this is someone that you want to hear from, but you've made the decision that it can no longer be up to you to be the one trying to fix things, to make things happen. Like, they needed to show you any sign that they wanted this too. And until they did, and you couldn't force that, there's no way for you to control that. So until they did, it was out of your hands. So the fact that them getting in touch is like, it opens up this whole new path. It opens up a new option, which you couldn't decide for yourself to be there. This is someone returning to make it better, to make it right. I think somewhere down here was hoping and like making amends and hoping for peace and harmony. This is the two of you moving forward. This is finding solutions or working it out, talking it out, whatever happened. Yeah, this person's quite mixed up in terms of, I hope it made sense what I was describing in terms of like what they're focused on versus the real reason why they're unhappy is because you're not in each other's lives right now. But their ego was just completely overriding them to just focus on, oh, I should hate Capricorn for what happened. But the reality is that they have strong feelings for you, Capricorn, and it's driving them to do something here because they can't keep watching you move further away from them, and other people maybe come towards you because as far as they're concerned, you are theirs, and vice versa, but they need to be able to vocalize that. So that's what I've got for you this time, my lovely Capricorns. Thank you so much for watching and being here. Please do hit the thumbs up button for me. Subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you. Hit the notification bell so you know when I put up my next video. And if it resonated at all, leave me a comment and let me know. I wish you all my very best. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.